afternoon and welcome to What's Going On. What's Going On is an effort of Children's Futures to help highlight people working to improve the lives of children and families in the Mercer County area. Today we have Renee Riddle-Davison, Director of Dance, Fitness, Special Events, and Youth Sports at Trenton's YMCA. Thank you so much for joining us today, Renee.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, you should be. You should be excited. I just want to start. Can you tell us all about the Christian Dance Academy?
I can. The Christian Dance Academy, we actually started at Calvary Missionary Baptist Church, 735 East State Street, and it was under the direction of Pamela Rice. It was her brainchild. And after 2 recitals, Pamela had other things that she needed to do, and there go I. And God puts you in certain places at certain times, and I'm so happy that I was ready for it.
Yeah.
And so I became the director 7 years ago of the only Mercer County full-fledged Christian Dance Academy.
Wow. Now, how did the Dance Academy merge with the YMCA?
Well, at the time, being at Calvary, so let me go back just a bit. We've always had over 200 children enrolled. So that's a lot of wear and tear on a church.
That is.
And because of so many children and the things that go on in churches where you need to have time for funerals and things of that nature, we had to have a class in our fellowship hall, but as well as in the sanctuary. Again, too much wear and tear on the church. So I was working at the YMCA at the time, and the then chairman of the board, who is now our own CEO, shout out to Sam Frisbee, he and I would run into each other. He's a cool dude.
He was on the show.
He's a cool
He's
dude.
been here.
Yeah, in the bow tie.
Yes.
I have a lot to live up to, right?
Yes.
So Sam and I, being in the same circles, and I being at the Y as the fitness director at that time, needed a place to bring the Dance Academy. And it has always been a vision of Sam's that the Dance Academy be part of the YMCA. So the awesome brother that he is, there was not space. So we turned storage room with holes in the floor, windows that needed to be replaced into a state-of-the-art, beautiful hardwood ballet bar mirrored dance studio.
I gotta come by and see this.
Please do. It's absolutely beautiful. And the program has grown since then, so now we have 2 dance studios in the space. Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Isn't it awesome what God will do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how is dance beneficial to the community, especially here in Trenton?
Wow. There's so many ways. It's just a myriad of things. One, it gives our children a base. It gives those Christian values. And being that we're in inner city, a lot of our children suffer from a lot of things. So they get that release, and we do it as a family. This dance school, I am proud to say, we do no solo acts. There are no solos in the school. It's all a family. So when you're in that class, we all help each other, because what you do is a reflection of what I do, and it's really important that we instill that in our children. So we do that in the Dance Academy, so it's good to build relationships. Of course, it's, you know, your typical agility, coordination, self-esteem.
That's huge.
Huge for our
Especially
children.
in 2015.
And then, of course, we all know the stats about New Jersey, especially with the childhood obesity rate being sky high, and Trenton being one of the cities whose obesity rate is the largest in the city. So it also gives them a chance to be active for 45 minutes. And many of our children are involved in more than one genre of dance. So they don't dance just for 45 minutes once a week. It could be more times a week that adds up into that. And then I could go on and on about the things that go on at the Y. So a lot of our children do multiple programs. So they don't just dance. A lot of my girls are cheerleaders. And then they play basketball and all those kind of things.
Perfect. Now I understand that you guys are one of the largest in the county and also one of the most affordable dance companies.
Yes, we are.
So how do you go about signing up for this wonderful program? How do you register? Our audience needs to know these things.
Well, registration, unfortunately, this is June for that, but, well, almost June, right? So registration happens in September. We are in direct competition with all the other dance schools. So we do our program from September, and we culminate with a recital in June.
Nice.
So you need to come to the YMCA, 431 Pennington Avenue in Trenton to register. Registration, Malika, you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Give it to me.
Registration is $20 per child per genre. Are you ready?
I'm ready for, come on.
Tuition, $10 a month per child per genre.
That's my
Where
gas tank.
can you, where can you go?
$30.
Where can you go? And I have to say, I'm so proud of the fact that not only are we affordable, but the quality
Exactly.
of the program. We have produced folks that have danced behind Mariah Carey at the tree lighting ceremonies. We have children that go on to dance behind the Nets and the Sixers. And one of our students actually was young Simba in The Lion
Wow.
King. Yeah, in New York for almost a year. So
phenomenal.
can you imagine? Yeah, you know, so your child can do 4 different genres of dance because we do ballet, tap, hip hop, jazz, modern, and African, all to gospel music. And your child can do 4 genres a month for $40.
And then possibly go on and be on Broadway.
And possibly be on Broadway.
That's always a plus.
How awesome is that?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now, you said compete. Who are you guys competing against exactly, and how does that work?
Well, we participated in our first 2 competitions in 2014. It was in November. 2015 was in March. And it was inner city folks. I don't really want to say inner city, but it was against other dance schools, for one, and then just other children who had a talent that they wanted to showcase. So it wasn't just dance. There was spoken word, and it was poetry
Beautiful.
and music. There actually was a string quartet that participated. A lot of the children that go to Trenton High Performing Arts School were part of it. So it was our very first competition. Team that was formed, and it's been a dream of mine since I used to dance and was on a competition team. So I always wanted to do this for our children. So I chose tap, which is my forte. So these children were stomping to the death. My girls came in first in their first competition
go.
and second in the second competition. And I have to say, kudos to my girls, because in competition number 2, we only lost by 2 points.
There you go.
2
There you go.
points. And so they're all winners to me anyway.
Of course.
And this age range was from 13 to 18.
And what age ranges do you work with?
Oh, wow. Thank you for asking that. This is huge.
Yes.
From 3 to adult. My youngest is 3. And my oldest, if you were to come to the recital, plug for the dance recital on Saturday, June 27th at 4 p.m. at Patriots Theater. Let me say it again.
One more time.
Saturday, June 27th, 4 p.m., Patriots Theater. You could see ages from 3 to my oldest, which is 82. She will have on tap shoes,
That's amazing.
and she stomps to the death.
That's amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's a whole family. So we have mothers and daughters. We have mothers, daughters, grandmothers, all
Yes.
dancing in the same dance academy, all on stage together.
So family oriented.
So family.
That's
oriented.
awesome. Now you're getting so excited and
I
hyped.
am.
So I have to know, Renee, how does it feel to be the director of dance at Trenton's YMCA?
It's amazing.
Plain and simple.
It's amazing. Yeah, it makes me teary-eyed. It's
Okay.
amazing to not only to be able to do something that you love. First of all, that's a gift. Second of all, to be able to use your anointing to help others. It's a blessing.
Right.
And then to see children who come to me in September on any given year who are a little introverted, who stay in the back, stay to themselves, don't know the worth of prayer. And towards the end of the season, I'm talking about a 9-month period of time, who will volunteer to say the prayer at the end of a class and ask you specifically, can you pray for my grandmother? Or can you pray for my mom? You know what I mean?
Caterpillar to a butterfly.
It's amazing.
That's phenomenal.
It's amazing. I'm so blessed. And I have the most amazing staff who embody, dance and how every one of our children deserves a fair shot. And we're not doing it so that we do produce everybody that will become, a dancer on Broadway. It's about just each individual becoming their own individual self, becoming true to themselves, and just understanding that there's so much more that goes on. So.
Definitely. Now, before we wrap up, because we are running out of time, is there any last word you'd like to tell our audience? Anything you'd like to repeat? The recital, anything?
Yes. Dance recital. Dance recital, June 27th, Saturday, 4 p.m., Patriots theater. Tickets are only $20. You can
beat
get your
that.
ticket.
You can't beat this $20.
All my friends say that when they come,
Can't beat
we
it.
could take it on Broadway. It's beautiful. The costumes are beautiful. The children are amazing. The adults are spectacular. It's an amazing, amazing show. I wish everybody would come and see it. Patriots Theater, so we get to do it in a historical venue, and I was really excited about that because that's where I used to dance. My children
go.
deserve that. Right here in the city of Trenton, people can't say there's anything for folks to do. And it's affordable, and it's worth your $20. And you can get tickets at the Trenton YMCA, 431 Pennington Avenue.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Renee. It's been a
Thank you
pleasure.
for having me.
For our audience members out there, my name is Malika Miller, and this has been another interview on What's Going On.